Everyone seems to be coughing and sneezing right now, and as you can see, flu season has officially forced me into blanket mode today. But do you know who's totally immune to viruses, never calls in sick, and doesn't need chicken soup to stay at peak performance? That's right, our AI colleagues. And they've leveled up this month to really have our backs, whether you're crushing it at the office or joining the meeting from bed. Let's dive into the new Gemini and Google Workspace updates for November. Enjoy!
Create presentations directly in the Gemini app. Need a quick draft for a slide deck? You can now generate entire presentations via Canvas in the Gemini app. Whether for a sales pitch or a lesson, simply provide a topic or upload a source. Google will create slides complete with matching images. You can then export these directly to Google Slides to refine them further. New image model Nano Banana Pro rolled out. Google is integrating the new Nano Banana Pro image model into Slides, Vids, and the Gemini app. This allows you to create significantly more realistic images and complex infographics. In Google Slides, the Beautify This Slide feature instantly enhances your visuals with just one click. This helps you create professional presentations and videos without needing to be a design pro. Gemini Deep Research now searches Workspace. Gemini's deep research capability is no longer limited to the web. Deep Research can now include information from your emails, chats, and files in Google Drive. This is ideal for quickly getting up to speed on a new project or creating a report that combines internal strategy documents with external market data. A real time saver for project managers. Use Gemini in Google Docs with grounded sources. To make your writing more precise, you can now instruct Gemini in Google Docs to rely on specific sources. Simply link relevant files in your document and select them as the basis for writing assistance. This ensures Gemini avoids hallucinations and delivers contextual, reliable suggestions based exactly on your company data. Ask Gemini now in Google Meet for Enterprise. Google is rolling out an exciting new feature for enterprise customers. Ask Gemini moves directly into Google Meet, acting as your personal assistant. You can ask Gemini to summarize discussions or identify action items. Join the meeting late? No problem, just ask what you missed. This helps enormously in making meetings more productive. Meeting chat remains available in Google Chat. Previously, messages from Google Meet chat were often gone or hard to find after the call. Starting now, these conversations persist and land directly in Google Chat. This means valuable feedback, shared links, or files remain accessible to all attendees even after the meeting. No important information shared during the call gets lost. Full emoji selection in Google Meet. Sometimes a picture says more than 1,000 words. In Google Meet, you now have access to the full emoji library for reactions. This allows teams to share feedback more individually and appropriately, keeping company culture alive even in virtual meetings. New Meet links for event changes. For security reasons, Google is changing how recurring events work. If you change the start time or recurrence of an event series, a new, unique Google Meet link is automatically generated for future events. This prevents old links from being reused accidentally and ensures that only the invited people end up in the right meeting. Threads now available in direct messages. What we know from Spaces in Google Chat is now available in one-on-one conversations. Google is introducing inline threading for direct messages. This allows you to reply to a specific message without interrupting the main chat flow. It ensures much better overview when discussing different topics in parallel and prevents chaos in the chat. Preview for unread chat messages. To quickly see what's important, you no longer have to open messages immediately. If you hover over a bolded conversation in the left-hand menu, Google Chat now shows a preview of the last message. This lets you decide if you need to react immediately or if it can wait, without marking the message as read. Scheduling via email made easy. Coordinating appointments via email is often a hassle. The new Help Me Schedule feature in Gmail helps you out. Gemini detects when you are planning an appointment and suggests suitable times based on your Google Calendar. You insert these directly into the email. If your counterpart selects a slot, the appointment is automatically entered into both calendars. Emojis in encrypted documents. Security and fun are no longer mutually exclusive. Google now allows the use of emojis even in client-side encrypted documents. Previously, these highly secure files were often limited in functionality. Now, colleagues can react quickly with a thumbs up or a smile here too, to give feedback or signal agreement. This makes collaboration more relaxed without compromising security. Automatic captions for videos in Drive. Accessibility is a top priority. Automatic caption generation for videos in Google Drive now supports 27 additional languages. When you upload a video, Drive detects the language and creates the captions. This is especially helpful for colleagues working in noisy environments or who do not speak the video's language fluently. Data labels directly in the Drive overview. Security becomes more visible. Classification labels for files are now displayed directly in the various views of Google Drive, for example, in My Drive or search results, so you no longer have to open the file to see if it is classified as confidential. This increases awareness of sensitive data when browsing your files. More power for pivot tables and connected sheets. Those working with huge amounts of data in BigQuery can rejoice. Google has doubled the row capacity for pivot tables and connected sheets to 200,000. There is also a new drill-down function. If you click on a value in the table, you can immediately see the detailed records behind that number. This makes analyzing large datasets directly in Google Sheets much more flexible. Analyze large CSV files directly in BigQuery. Analyzing massive datasets is getting easier. You can now import huge CSV files directly from Google Sheets or Drive into BigQuery. The detour via complex upload processes is eliminated. After importing, you can immediately evaluate the data with familiar tools like pivot tables or formulas in connected sheets. This significantly speeds up the path from raw data to finished analysis. Tip of the month: Annotations in Google Meet. Finally, a brilliant tip for your presentations. When you share a tab in Google Meet, simply switch briefly back to the Meet tab. There you will now find a blue button for Annotations. This allows you to draw on your shared screen live, mark things, or highlight them. This is perfect for directing your viewers' attention exactly where you want it. Give it a try.